Hello, everybody. This is Chris Ellis, Card Guy,
Well, Collectible Chris.
and we are here to talk to you about.
Our results from both Week 10 NFL, Week 11 college, and our predictions for Week 11 professional and Week 12 college. We are narrowing down to the last final weeks, ladies and gentlemen. And we will also talk about the past award winners for MLB, as well as other things talking about the world of sports. And in week 10, and also actually college as well, we did really well. I actually got the second win, second straight week, being my dad with records. He was 9-5, which is good. I was 11-3, putting me just 2 games behind him for the overall season. Dad's record at 90-60. I am at 88-62. Thursday night football night, very exciting. A lot of people called it the toilet bowl, but the Bears beat the Panthers 16-13. In Germany, Colts barely got against the Patriots 10-6. Browns miraculously beat the Ravens 33-31 with the awesome Aussie Newsome pick six. Steelers beat the Packers 23-19. Great game. Niners dominated against the Jaguars, surprisingly, with a score of 34-3. Vikings beat the Saints 27-19. The Texans beat the Bengals 30-27. The Bucks beat the Titans 20-6. The Lions beat the Chargers 41-38 in an outstanding shootout. The Cardinals beat the Falcons with Kyler Murray coming back, not scoring a touchdown, intercepting, but getting a rushing score with a winning 25-23. Cowboys dominated the Giants 49-17. Seahawks barely got away with the Commanders, outstanding game 29-6. Raiders beat the Jets 16-12, and the Broncos upsetting the Bills 22-20, making the Bills 5-5 of the season. And me and Dad actually agreed with our players of the week when it comes to player of the week, rookie, and defense. Player of the week, we named Dak Prescott for the Dallas Cowboys, being 26 for 35, 404 yards, passing, 4 TDs, 1 interception. 2 carries for 17 yards with a rushing touchdown as well. So 5 TDs, 1 interception. Best performance that Dak Prescott has had all season. Rookie of the week, we're going with Bijan Robinson of the Atlanta Falcons, who had 22 carries for 95 yards with a TD, as well as 1 reception for 11 yards, making him over 100 yards from scrimmage. Defensively, we're going to give it to Mr. Raquan Smith. My second time giving it to Raquan this season for Defensive Player of the Year, since he had 21 total tackles for the Bears against the Panthers on Thursday Night Football, 14 being solo, 7 assisted. Raquan was just all over that dang field. So, yeah. Now, for college, we were both 8-0. Dad's record at 75-9. I'm at 68-16. Alabama beat Kentucky 49-21. Michigan showing why they are a very dominant offensive unit against Penn State 24-15. Washington beat Utah 35-28. Florida State beat the Hurricanes 27-20. Georgia beat Ole Miss 52-17. Really, Ole Miss? You do better against LSU. Can do better against Bama, but can't do better against Georgia. God dang. Texas beat TCU 29-26.
That's a good game.
Ohio State beat Michigan State 38-3. Oregon beat USC 36-27. And as a side note, UNC beat Duke in their long story rivalry in overtime 43-41. Just saying. Alright, so are we ready for predictions for week 11?
You got any buys this week?
4 teams. So we got 14 games this week again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, 14 games. Again, let's see if we dominate or whatnot. Thursday night football, we got the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Baltimore Ravens.
Wow, who's going to be more angry at their loss? And that's in Baltimore?
Yep.
Oh, the Ravens.
All right. You're going Ravens. I'm going Ravens as well. I think Lamar is going to be coming back with a vengeance. All right. Steelers versus Browns. And condolences to Deshaun Watson being out of the season due to a shoulder injury.
Yep. I'm going to go Steelers.
You're going Steelers? All right. Even though PJ is not throwing touchdown passes. The Browns defense is just outstanding. Still the number one defense in the whole nation. So I am going with the Browns at home. Raiders with rookie Aiden O'Connell versus the Miami Dolphins in Miami.
Dolphins.
Yeah, the Dolphins is just too fast for that defense, in my opinion. Chicago Bears versus Detroit Lions.
Lions.
Yeah, I'm going with Lions there, too. Tennessee Titans versus Jaguars.
Jags. They're going to get that taste out of their mouth of that one game.
I do agree. Chargers versus Packers.
Chargers.
You going Chargers?
Lambeau's hard to win at, but I don't think Kevin Love's doing it as well as he needs to be doing.
You mean Jordan Love?
Jordan, yeah, Kevin.
Yeah. Kevin Love's the basketball player, Dad. Come on now. Nah, I'm playing.
Maybe he can go catch some balls since he gets rebounds, you know. Might be able to catch some passes.
Fair enough. I liked how Herbert did last week. Packers have not done bad, but it's just that dang defense, so I do agree with you, Chargers.
Chargers defense was playing really good.
Kyler Murray Cardinals versus C.J. Stroud Texans in Houston.
I'm going Texans in that game.
I'm going Texans as well. Your Dallas Cowboys going into Carolina territory against the Panthers.
I'm going Dallas.
Yeah, if Dak can play as well as he did last week, they win all day. This is going to be an interesting game. Giants versus Commanders.
I'm liking the Commanders in this game. I think Sam Howell will have a good game in this game.
I do agree.
Even with the defense being traded like they were, I mean, they still played decently. So.
Yeah. I mean, DeVito did well last game. It's just that Sam Howell was just a more established quarterback, so I'm going with the more established quarterback. Baker Mayfield and the Bucks versus the Purdy gang of the Niners.
Oh, Niners going to win that game.
Hopefully we say that, and hopefully they do. Niners. Jets versus Bills. Will the Bills take back that Week 1 loss against the Jets?
Will the Bills play any better? I'm going to go Bills. They want to get that loss out of their mouth. I'm going with Bills at home.
They lose this, they lose the season. Bills. Divisional matchup. Seahawks versus Rams.
I'm going Seahawks.
You going Seahawks? I'm going Seahawks as well. They're just playing too dang good right now. Sunday Night Football. Minnesota Vikings versus Denver Broncos. So the quarterback that actually throws and actually gets points to the quarterback that is just very cautious. But they've been pulling it out the last 3 weeks.
I mean, the Vikings have been playing some good ball, even with a guy that barely knows the playbook.
And
Dobbs is not doing bad. He could easily win Comeback Player of the Year.
Oh yeah,
or any award that's somewhat like that. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Vikings in Denver.
No, you're going with the Vikings. All right, we really haven't disagreed that much. Just one game so far. So this will be the second game. I am going with the Broncos. I'm going to go with the actual veteran quarterback in Russell Wilson in that one. Monday Night Football Super Bowl rematch.
This is going to be interesting.
Philadelphia Eagles versus the Kansas City Chiefs.
I'm going Eagles.
You're going Eagles.
Going Eagles.
Just because Travis Kelce is more worried about going to concerts than being on the football field?
Probably. Also, I think the Eagles' defense is better than the Chiefs' offense.
Ooh. Okay. Mahomes is not being Mahomes at all.
Well, he's still hurt. I mean, he's been hurt the whole year, really. So, I mean, but that's not an excuse. He's on the field, so he's got to play.
I think the Eagles have been waiting for this.
Oh, yeah.
So I think Hurts...
They've had this game marked.
Yeah, so I'm going with the Eagles just to the fact I think it's just a vengeance game.
Well, this is the 2 games you could get.
Yeah, or we just have a horrible record like we did that 1 week a few weeks back. So, yeah, we'll see. But, golly. All right. Week 12. Not a lot of big matchups, unfortunately.
Nope.
Number 2, Michigan versus Maryland.
Michigan will win that game.
Yeah, Michigan should kill them. Chattanooga versus number 8, Alabama.
Oh, that division. Yeah. Do we really need to say who's going to win this game?
No.
Okay.
Number 9, Louisville versus Miami Hurricanes.
Ooh.
And Miami has lost to every single ranked opponent so far this season.
I'll probably have to go with Louisville. I almost thought about picking an upset in that one.
I wanted to pick the upset, but I cannot agree with Miami. They've just been ever since their loss to Tech, they crumbled. So I'm going for Louisville. Number 1 Georgia versus number 21 Tennessee.
Georgia's going to win that game.
Yeah.
It might not be pretty, but they'll win it.
Thank you, Pat McAfee, for the wonderful support that you've given to Georgia. Just saying. Minnesota versus number 3 Ohio State.
Oh, Ohio State will beat Minnesota.
Number 6 Oregon versus Arizona State.
Ooh, this could be a trap game.
Yes. I have said that too.
I'm going to pick Oregon, but that could be a trap game. Right. Very, very easily.
I'm picking Oregon too. I mean, Arizona State's always been one of those teams that just loves to upset people. But Oregon, Bo Nix is playing the time of his life, so I got to do it. North Alabama versus number 4 Florida State.
Oh, FSU is going to win that game.
Sadly.
Yeah.
All right. Game of the week, in my opinion. Number 5 Washington versus number 10 Oregon State.
Well, Washington should leap a couple of teams if they win this game convincingly, because it's another top 10 opponent they have faced, I think, this year.
Well, remember, this is media polls. The Oregon, I think, is 12, so it's top 15.
Yeah.
Top 15 matchup.
Yeah, I got you. I'm picking Washington. I think Phoenix is going to still keep it going.
I like him. I think he's the Heisman Trophy winner, hands down. But if I'm choosing an upset, this is the upset in my eyes. I'm going with Oregon State.
You going with the Beavers, huh?
No, I'm going with the Beavers.
You going with the Chad Johnson team? Mr. Gary Payton, you know?
Oregon State's been very well. Everyone's dogging on their defense, and yeah, they got one of the best secondaries in the whole nation. They have a strong linebacker core. Their offense is a good mixed offense. You think they play option, but they don't. So they're scary. And I think Washington's defense is really going to have a tough time against that offense. So that's why I'm picking Oregon State. Washington can win it. Washington wins, I'm not going to bat an eye about it. I just have it's just like me with the Broncos against the Bills last week. I got a strong feeling Oregon State's got to do the upset.
No, I mean, they could. I mean,
yeah,
they're a good team.
I mean, they've been a great team for the last 8 years now.
Yeah.
8 years is wow.
So, yeah.
All right. So, the the baseball season is over, but awards have been given out to numerous people, as well as Silver Sluggers awards, with basically the whole Texas Rangers gaining most of the awards, with the only rookie actually gaining the Silver Slugger was Gunnar Henderson, which we all understood. Gunnar Henderson unanimously winning AL Rookie of the Year, which we both predicted. Corbin Carroll, who I predicted even before the season started was going to win NL Rookie of the Year. Honestly, it should have been unanimous. It wasn't. Don't know why the writers I did not agree with that, but you know what, writers? Listen to this guy. Managers of the Years was given to Shoemaker and Miami, well deserved. Marlins made it to the playoffs, and Baltimore. What's the name of the manager in Baltimore?
Oh, I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's the Baltimore Orioles manager. So I mean,
yeah, Orioles manager won manager of the year. I still think Bruce deserved it more, but considering the fact the Orioles had the biggest win season out of every other AL team, as well as they never thought about Baltimore actually being in the playoff picture for the past 2 years, and he did it within one. So, especially with a rookie core like that, from field to batting to bullpen, outstanding. So I can't disagree with that. And tonight is going to be the Cy Young Award winners, and they said it was 6. 3 on each side, right? Cy Young Award finalists. Yeah. All right, for the American League, the WAR finalist is Mr. Garrett Cole of the New York Yankees, Kevin Gausman of the Toronto Blue Jays, Sonny Gray of the Minnesota Twins.
Mhm.
For the National League, it is Zach Gallen of the Arizona Diamondbacks, Blake Snell of the San Diego Padres, and Logan Webb of the San Francisco Giants. Huh. I disagree with that. Wow. Okay, Dad, your thoughts?
I think Cole's winning the American League. The only way I could see Sonny Gray getting it is his ERA, but an 8-8 record. I'm sorry.
That's hard to give it to.
I'm sorry. I know how the new statistics are and everything like that, but I want my Cy. I mean, even I got King Felix won his Cy Young with a 13-13 or 12-12 record a couple years ago.
Back in 2012 when I had like that many strikeouts with a.
Yeah.
Well, he had a low ERA at least.
I mean, if I'm going to give it to. I might have to give it to Snell, but I don't know if the guy that led the league in walks is going to get a lot of votes. I mean, he had a great year. Don't get me wrong. He pitched really well.
I mean,
Definitely made his case for free agency.
Yeah.
Pretty high. So, I mean.
If it's out of that list, Cole deserves it out of everybody. I mean, he has a lower ERA, more strikeouts than everybody. The only thing he doesn't beat Gausman in is in innings pitched. I like Gray. I would love to see Gray win it, but he does not. He has the ERA. That's it. No other statistic. He leads. I disagree with Logan Webb being on that list. Justin Steele should have been.
Justin Steele or Strider should have been.
They should have
been ahead of him at least.
Yeah, like I don't understand why Webb got it. I mean, yeah, is he top 5 in most categories? Yes, agree with that, but that baffles me.
Yeah.
That if I'm choosing someone out of that list, I'm giving it a Gallen.
I wouldn't be upset if Gallen or Snell won it.
Snell wins. I mean, to me, he was comeback player of the year.
Yeah.
But golly, like you basically the person with the most strikeouts is not in the top 3, and the guy with the best ERA out of rookies is not even in question.
Well, he was what in wins ERA.
He was 12-5.
Yeah.
Lowest ERA. Maybe strikeouts got him, but he still had over 180.
Yeah, so writers are weird sometimes, son.
It's just like voting for the Hall of Fame. I know. Sorry, but it's the truth.
Yep.
I mean, Cole wins the I'm picking Cole and Gallen, and you're picking Cole and Snell.
Yeah, I'll go. I think Cole and Snell. I mean, we'll know in a couple of hours.
Oh yeah.
So.
And of course, MVP is going around. Top 3 for AL is Shohei, who missed the rest of the year, but he still had the numbers. And 2 World Series teammates, Marcus Semien and Corey Seager. I would love to see Semien win it just because of how well he has really developed since leaving Oakland and being with Toronto, being with frickin' Texas. He really is the franchise player if you think about it with the Rangers. I mean, he was there before Seager. He was there way before a bunch of guys. I mean, Texas really did a lot of stuff of where Semien can help win a championship. And, I mean, Seager gets it, I'll be fine. Shohei wins it, I'll understand. It's just that I just don't see him winning it because of considering the fact he didn't play the full season.
And Semien played every day.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and whether he was on the field or at the EH, Semien at least appeared. And the NL, people are still looking at Betts, Cunha, and Olsen. I mean, if
Freeman's got.
Oh, Freeman. Freeman got it over Betts.
Oh, it was Freeman, Betts, and
Acuna.
Okay, yeah. Olsen didn't make the top 3.
Olsen didn't make the top 3, which is. I mean, I understand why. I mean, Freeman had so many extra base hits. It's ridiculous considering how well he did this season. Out of the 3, Betts is the least one to win it, and if we want to say rightfully deserved, Acuna rightfully deserves the MVP. I mean, he might not be Freeman in batting average, but you know what? He is in a club by himself. They made a dang card on it on MLB 23. He freaking deserves it. But maybe I'm dogging on Freeman just because he ain't a Brave anymore. But if he wins it, I'll thoroughly be happy for him.
Well, I think if I'm voting, I'm going Simeon and Acuna.
Yeah.
Not if I'm voting. So, I mean, but you know, it's how it is. But we'll know that tomorrow. So.
Yeah. Anything else before we check out that?
Nope, I got nothing. You got anything?
As of right now, no, I don't. So.
All right. This is Card Guy Chris Ellis.
With Collectible Chris.
And we'll be talking to you later. Bye.